Hello, it is Monday and it is a new weekly reading vlog. I'm not gonna lie, I am filming this right after I filmed the clip for my closing of last week's vlog, and didn't realise in that vlog that it was in fact Monday and not Sunday. So, oops. It's because I'm off work today because I took a day off because I had Taylor Swift yesterday, so oh well. All's well that ends well. That's Taylor Swift quote. Taylor Swift quote. Anyway, I think I'm oversaturating Taylor Swift, so I would like to close that off and talk about something else. I also got my RMS box today and unboxed it in that vlog thinking it was Sunday. So I should have known because Royal Mail don't deliver on Sundays. Like, I'm so tired. Like, I'm actually quite tired. But today I will show you, like, here's the book. It's beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful and purple. I am planning on reading. I'm going to watch some YouTube. But I am planning on reading. I've got Can't Spell Trees Without T in my Heartstopper book bestie. And I also have Ribbon. I also have Fix Her Up, which is a Lisa pick for me. Fix Her Up by Tessa Bailey, which is my jar pull pick from Lisa. I need to do something with that ribbon. It's a fancy frog. Yeah, so Fix Her Up by Tessa Bailey is my jar pick from Lisa. It looks really chunky and intimidating, but it's only like 380 pages. Oh no, that's a preview for the next book. Somewhere in the region of like 360 pages. It's not actually that long. So I've got that. I've got Can't Spell Trees Without T, which Vicky wants me to read, but I was going to read it anyway because I pre-ordered it like ages ago. And Vicky left like half an hour ago, if that. So I've just been faffing since then, updating you guys on last week's vlog and stuff like that, thinking it was Sunday. But yeah. Anyway, I thought I'd just open this vlog. I'm probably gonna have to edit today. I've just realised. Oh my god. Today is not the day off I thought I was gonna get to have. Today is not the day off I'm gonna get to have. Well, I'm gonna have to readjust my expectations for today as well. But first, some relaxation and some YouTube. Hello. I look rough. It's fine. Yes, I went to work looking like this. But yeah. I've been feeling worse and worse and worse throughout the day. And I think I'm gonna have to jump on the shower soon. And hope that I manage to get through the shower before this flare-up actually hits me like a Mack truck. Because that's what's coming. I don't forget, but like it doesn't quite always sink in that my flare-ups kind of take about 48 hours. So we're now on about 3 o'clock. I reckon by, and like I say, it's continually gotten worse through the day. I reckon by about 7 o'clock at night, I am going to be flat out. I'm going to be wishing I was like 6 feet under. But until that happens, I have book mail. I tried to get this off, but it's really just not for coming off. Normally it comes off in one big thing, but no such luck today. Maybe it's because my hands aren't working properly, my brain's not working properly. I'm really having it really crap day today, but I know exactly what this is. I think it should be Not in Love by Ellie Hazelwood, but I've also got a notification that a book that is supposed to be published on the 20th, which is another STEM romance by a different author, has been dispatched already. I can't get a grip of this, so there we go. This came off in one go at least. So it could be Not in Love, it could be this other one, but I think it's Not in Love. See, they're both pink as well, so I can't tell. Let's My hands are not working. Yeah, it's Not in Love. So it's Not in Love by Ellie Hazelwood. This is her newest STEM romance. So I'll renew our knowledge of this. So it is about a lady named Rue, and I want to say that's a character name from the Hunger Games, but now all I think of is that little pitty from TikTok who's called Rue, and she's got a little brave song because she's scared. She's a rescue and she's scared of everything. So they have a song for her so she can be brave. My hand's shaking. I don't know if you can see that. That's because of the weight of the book. My hand's absolutely fucked. So her name is Rue. She is a biotech engineer at a startup called Klein that works in food science. And then there's a hostile takeover. And Eli is part of Eli Kilgore. What a name! He sounds like... Oh my god, no way. I just read it. Sorry, I didn't take that in. So her name is Rue Siebert. Siebert is one of the names of one of the twins from the True Blood books. So there's the two Berts in True Blood books who are the bodyguards of they don't appear in the TV show. So the Queen of Louisiana has two bodyguards and they're twins, identical twins, and they are Saxons, I believe, I want to say. And they're Siebert and Wybert. So they call them the Berts. And Siebert is her surname, Rue Siebert. Spelled the same, S-I-E-B-E-R-T, Siebert. And the way that Suki remembers it is because it sounds like Siebert, like I'll see you, Bert. That's really funny, sorry. And Eli Kilgore, that is a name and a half. And he takes over I'm assuming he takes over the thing with his business partners. And apparently he is a man who gets what he wants with one burning exception, Rue. So it's going to be... I don't know if it's going to be like an enemies to lovers and like she doesn't like him for taking over her work. I don't know. Or like he or she doesn't like him but he likes her. I don't know. Their affair is secret, no strings attached, and has a built-in deadline. Interesting. It's been blurbed by Christina Lauren and Helen Huang, authors that I love. I mean, I love Ali Hazelwood anyway, so it'll be interesting. It's such a pretty cover as well. To me, it's a very different cover. I don't know if it's because they're so much closer than the subjects normally are in the thingies. I mean, are they? Like, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood, her newest STEM book. So, yeah, that'll be a good read to get through. That is exciting. Yeah, they do take up more of the... I'm looking at the other cover. They do take up more than the others are normally, just that little bit further back. So maybe that is what I'm thinking of. I don't know, it just seems a bit different. Anyway, yes, so I'm just talking nonsense now. I'm going to go and eat this chocolate bar because it feels like what I need right now, and maybe have a cup of tea and just, I don't know. Hello, I apologise, this fish tank is getting very loud. I'll need to get Kay to top up again. I don't even know if the shrimp are still alive in there because you rarely see them. They're like see-through, so you rarely see them unless you catch them while they're like moving and it catches your eye. But the fish tank's so big and the shrimp are so small that you rarely see them. Anyway, because there's no fish, it's just shrimp. Anyway, you're leaning against it. I have been reading Can't Spell Treason Without Tea. I'm only like 20 odd pages in and I haven't read any more. I did plan on reading more earlier, but I was so tired I took a nap on my chair. but I decided to start Reckless. I've been speaking to Jade and made her read Flawless because she started reading So Blind and ended up DNFing it for the same reasons I ended up hate reading it, and was just feeling slumpy. So I saw in a photo that she'd taken that she had Flawless. She has Flawless, Heartless and Powerless, I think, or Flawless, Heartless, and another one would be Hopeless. I can't remember, but she has 3 of the 5 of the Chestnut Springs books. So it was like, I was like, Flawless isn't the best in the series. It's still good. It's like it's still 4.5 5-star book, but the rest of them just make it so obvious that Flawless is not the best in the series, which is hilarious. Like, even people who start Flawless and are like, yeah, once they get into Heartless, suddenly it's like, boom, like, that's it for them. Like, they love the series. You just need to, if you're reading that series and you're a bit Flawless, just keep going. I promise you'll love it. I mean, maybe you won't, but like, if you like Flawless but it's like fine, just keep reading. If you just really don't like Flawless, like you hate it, or there's like themes in, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so she loved it, but it just made me crave picking up that world again. So I started my reread of Reckless, and I'm already 78 pages in to this book. It is, where are we? This is the preview of, it's a stroganoff recipe, and then into Hopeless. So where are we? So it's 391 pages, and I'm 78 pages in already. This book, I love it so much. This book rips out my heart so much. These characters just absolutely break my heart from page 1. Like, the history you get of these characters, maybe not necessarily Theo, but like, there's already bits in the thing that you get from Theo that just like, they hurt me. They hurt me a little bit. Like, the reactions that Theo has to like people calling him like lady killer and man whore, and like, it hurts him because that's not who he wants to be, but that's who people see him as, and it hurts his feelings and it hurts him, and he just wants to be a good man, but people just have this idea of him that he just sleeps around even though he doesn't, and he's trying to change people's perceptions of him, but people aren't giving him that chance. So like, it hurts him, and it hurts me because he's such a good man, he's such a good person, and so it hurts me that people see that like he's such a good person, and it hurts me when people hurt him. And then the other character, like, spoilers for this book, like, I'll put my hand in if you don't want spoilers. And then Winter, she just has such a shit time of it. Like, she's gone through all that shit with Rob, Dr. Douchebag, from the first book onwards, like, finding out about what happened with him in Summer, and the miscarriage that she had, and the infertility treatments and stuff like that. She's just, her whole life has been horrendous, and seeing how raw and how vulnerable and how hurt she is in this, I just want to protect her. Like, I just want to like hug her and protect her and look after her, and she deserves somebody like Theo who wants to love her. But then, God, like, this book is just both of them laid open, like raw and laid open. And even just 78 pages in, it really is them raw and laid open. Like, oh my God. But yeah, spoilers over. But yeah, this book just, because I've read it before, like, and I know what's I know what's actually happened. There's no like confusion, because right now, if you'd read this, like, you would be either confused or probably mad. I'm just like, I'm not, because I know what's going on, so I'm not confused, and I'm just in pain. I hurt so badly, and I just want to hug them. And it's funny because it's characters that you, from the outside, this is what I love about dual perspective books, and like companion novel books is that from other characters, so like in other books these two characters seem like characters that are either villainous or don't need protecting or are very harsh from the outside, but when you get into their mind you realise that they're actually quite vulnerable and quite raw and quite they need looking after themselves. And that's what I love about Elsie Silver's writing. That's what I love about Elsie Silver's books. It's not just like vapid silly romances that just like have surface level like silly goofy fun times, which is fine. Like sometimes I just want to pick up a silly funny goofy fun time. It's my romance. Like that is good if that's what you want to read. That is like, yes, like sometimes that's what I want to read. But when I don't want to read that, when I want to read something that is going to go into deeper topics with romance as the backdrop for it, this is the kind of book I want to pick up. She does such a great job of diving into topics that are just so, like, oh, I love it. Like, I love it so, so much. And like I said, nothing wrong with like silly, goofy fun, vapid, surface level romances. Nothing wrong with that. I have those. I like to read those. But I also like to read these. I like having both, you know? But I think people don't realise that there are both. I know what I mean, but I don't have the brains to explain it very well. Anyway, I'm going to go make myself a cup of tea. I've been putting it off for about 50 pages, and now I've filmed this, so I'm going to go make myself a cup of tea and settle in and read more of this. Hello. It is Thursday. I was going to say Friday. Friday is tomorrow. I'm going to see 6 tomorrow, so I'm off work tomorrow. So today feels like Friday because I know I don't have work tomorrow. That is why. I think it's Friday. I need to go upstairs and film. I am fully 100% pilfering an idea of a Becca, because I am far too sore and tired to film the video I had planned. Well-timed yawn there. So I am fully pilfering an idea of a Becca for my video for Friday, which is tomorrow, because I have no time to plan anything else, and I'm doing queer book recs. Becca did sapphic book recs, but I'm just going to do general queer book recs, like books with queer characters in them. But jumping off of Becca's video, like fully, 100% fully pilfering her idea. 100%. So thank you, Becca. I appreciate you. I did also finally get my book that was supposed to be delivered yesterday, which is weird because it's also not meant to be published until the 20th. It is currently the 13th. And like I said, I was meant to get it yesterday. I cannot stop yawning, so filming's going to be fun. But it is this, which is Dating and Other Theories by Susanna Nix. It is part of a series called Chemistry Lessons by Susanna Nix, and I discovered today, wow, when I got this, that it is the second book in a series. So basically what's happened is this series has been out for a while, like I don't know how long. When was this originally published? First published by the author in 2017. So it looks like this is kind of what's happened with Chloe Leese. So Chloe Leese released the Bergman Brothers books back in 2017 or something, and then got picked up by a publisher and repackaged and re-released these books. So as you can see, there are Chemistry Lessons series right there. So we've got The Love Code, formerly Remedial Rocket Science, Dating and Other Theories, which is this, book 2, formerly Intermediate Thermodynamics, The Boyfriend Hypothesis, formerly Advanced Physical Chemistry, The Law of Attraction, formerly Applied Electromagnetism, The Best Friend Experiment, formerly Experimental Marine Biology, and The Infatuation Calculation, formerly Elementary Romantic Calculus. So this is book 2 in a companion series of, I think, 7 books. Was that 7? I did not count that as I was doing it. Let me just double check that one. 6 books. Second in a series of 6 books. And, of course, I don't have book 1. But I am going to do something controversial. I am not going to read book 1. I'm going to go straight into book 2. It is a series of companion novels. I think it's going to be like, it's going to be more like Ali Hazelwood's book. So like love. So this is like a STEM romance novel. So it is like, again, like very similar to Ali Hazelwood in that sense of like, this is about, it's like a STEM romance, women in STEM romance, and I like the sound of this one. Enough to pre-order the reprint of it, which is why it was a pre-order, like, but it's already been released for years, hence my confusion. And it didn't say anywhere on the Waterstones website that it was a second book in a series, I swear, when I ordered it, otherwise I wouldn't have ordered it. But I think I'm just going to read this one anyway, because, like I'm saying, I think it's like Ali Hazelwood's, like, The Love Hypothesis, Love Theoretically, Love on the Brain. You don't need to read those in any particular order, so I think they're more like that. So I'm going to read this one. If you do, then I'm only skipping one book, but I am not in the mood to get embroiled in another series if you don't particularly need to. And from reading the synopsis and stuff, I don't particularly think that you need to. I think it is more like the Ali Hazelwood ones where you can pick up any of them and it's fine. I will get back to you on that when I eventually read it. So, yeah. It's a pretty purple colour. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I really struggled to go to bed last night because I was reading Reckless. I am now 171 pages in. I'm this far in. So I read about 100 pages after speaking to you yesterday. And I had to force myself to put the book down and go to bed because it was getting late. And I was like, you have work tomorrow? You cannot be sitting up and reading when you've got work tomorrow. You can read it tomorrow. Forgetting today is also Bridgerton Day, and me and Kate also have a YouTube video, like a hour and a bit one that we're supposed to watch. I have so much to do today and not enough time to do it in, basically, is what my day is looking like. So I've got to go and film my video. I need to edit as much of that as possible as well. It's going to be like a quick hopefully a quick video, hopefully. Brevity, Andy. Brevity is what we're looking for here. Quick video. So I need to go film a video, get that video edited. I don't need to, but I would like to, well, I want to read more of Reckless. I would like to watch Bridgerton, but, because the second half of the series has been released, so I would like to watch Bridgerton. It's funny because of the gap, I've actually gone off. I'm like, do I really want to watch it? Like, some certain things that have happened since watching the first half have kind of put me off of it. Not necessarily because of the season, but because of things that people have said. Like, just some people being shitty about Bridgerton has put me off it. Like, they've ruined my enjoyment of it by being a bit shitty about it. Has ruined... Like, it's made me feel bad about enjoying it for no reason, just because they're, like, whinging about the fact that they don't like it because XYZ has made me feel bad about enjoying it. Like, it's stupid. It's like the people that are whinging about Taylor Swift, and, like, it made me feel like I shouldn't be enjoying myself on Sunday because they're being whingy-faced wee gits. Anyway, it's stupid. It's so stupid. Once I start watching it again, I will enjoy it, so I want to, like, watch it, but, like, I don't know, I'm just physically exhausted and mentally exhausted, and it does that to me sometimes where, like, I'll lose my enjoyment in things because I'm so tired, and so I just feel so unwell, and that's kind of what's kind of happened. Like, because other people are, like, putting it down and treating it like it's vapid and something that doesn't, like, you're, like, treating like other people badly for enjoying it. It's making me feel it's lessening my enjoyment of it, you know what I mean? But it's just like once it starts again, like once I press play, it will be fine. My brain will override it because I will start enjoying it again, and I know that it's just getting to the actually doing it stage. But I need to go and film. I'm gonna go get a snack to go and film with. Maybe go get I have chocolate milk in the fridge. I have Yazoo in the fridge, like a big liter bottle, so I might take my Yazoo upstairs and film with that, and it probably end up knocking it everywhere, so maybe not. But I need to go film. Go and film. Go and film. Back again. I just finished breakfast again. Again, it just cements itself as my favourite. Oh my god, I can't. This book, honestly, I love it so much. It simultaneously just breaks my heart and like just makes me feel everything at once. It's so good. It's so good. This book carves me out. I love it so, so much. I don't know, like, it's funny because I know this book isn't going to be for everybody, but like, anyway, yeah, I love this book so much. This book just, like I said in my Instagram story, if I ever don't give this book a 5-star, I've been kidnapped and I'm asking for help. Because this book is everything. I don't even know why. None of this book should particularly, like, it shouldn't have any particular sort of connection to me, but for some reason there's just something about this book that just really touches me. And, like, emotionally, it just gets me right in the feels. It's very similar to the way I felt when I was reading Happy Place, but Happy Place I could relate to the characters. This, I can't relate to the characters because I've never experienced what these characters are experiencing, but it just comes through. Like, even Elsie, like, in the acknowledgements, has said that she has never experienced what these characters have experienced. Some of the things she's talking about in this, she's never had to experience, but the way that she's written them just absolutely rends me. And she writes longing in a way that I've just I don't know, authors just can't. I've never seen an author be able to write like this before. This book really does just hit me different. She just does such a good job, honestly. It's so perfect. It's so perfect. I am in awe of this book's my favourite. Anyway, so yeah, I've only one book left in this series, which is Hopeless, which is Ball's book. And then that's that reread finished. And I've not got the Wishing Well, no, that's Wishing Well Ranch. Wishing Well Ranch is the property on in Chestnut Springs. Chestnut Springs is like the town. Wishing Well Ranch is the name of the actual ranch. Gold Rush Ranch, that's the one. Gold Rush Ranch is the other. Is Violet's set of books. Now I don't know what to read because I've got this, which is the, what's it called again? Can't Spell Trees Without T, which is in this book, Bessie. And then I've got Fix Her Up, which is also one of my next reads. I can't decide what to read. This looks so chunky. This is actually shorter, but it looks chunkier. It's shorter by about, is it shorter? It's shorter by about 20 pages. And it looks a good bit thicker. I think I might try and read some more of Cat Spilled Trees Without Tea, because I basically abandoned this book to binge read Reckless. So I might read some more of this, and then I'll read some of Fixer Up. I will not be reading this. This is just book mail that I need to input into my spreadsheets and my laptop is there. Oh, I'm so tired after sex yesterday. It was so good, but I'm so tired because I am just a tired person. I have had such a busy couple of weeks, and it's catching up with me. My hip is so sore. I'm so tired. I've got hives kicking up all over all over my knees and stuff. I don't know why my knees, but like, sure, whatever. Yeah, so I'm gonna go drink my cup of tea and maybe read a little bit more. Hello, I look great. I look great. My hair is doing the thing. It is doing the thing. Can you tell I've just been smushed up in that corner reading my book? Oh, here comes Hamish because I'm talking. I've literally been like squished up in the corner finishing my book because it was the only way I could sit without my back hurting. Oh, here he comes. Hi. You wondered who I'm talking to? You gonna sit down there? Hi. Just awkward silence. Excuse my syndrome. Yeah, so I finished Cat Spilled Trees Without Tea. Oh, okay. What are we doing? You gonna tell them about the book? Yeah, you gonna tell them about the book? What are you gonna tell them? What are you gonna tell? You can't see his tail wagging. What are you gonna tell them? Okay, I'll tell them then. So, I finished Cat Spilled Trees Without Tea. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. It is a little bit more action. Is it really a bit more action packed? There's a little bit more. They go to different places more than. So it's marketed. Sorry, that was a bit jolly. It's marketed for fans of Legends and Lattes, and I totally see. And in the acknowledgements, the author says that it is completely inspired by Legends and Lattes. And I think she might be friends with Travis Baldry by the way the acknowledgements go. And I totally see why. Like, I can completely see the inspiration from Legends and Lattes. But like Legends and Lattes, she stays in the town the whole time. Whereas this, like, they go different places and you see different places. And it sets up for it to be a series. So there's like a thing that happens that sets up for like a long-term arc. And whereas Legends and Lattes kind of sets up for like a one and done idea, you know. Whereas this sets up for a long-term mystery. I can't think of a better term right now. There's like a long-term storyline in the background that you can tell it's going to be a series sort of thing, which is great. Like, because I am invested, I want to know what's going on. Whereas but also in the background you've got like the tea shop, like the tea shop, and Tawny, which is the town. And I really enjoyed this. I really, really enjoyed this. The characters were great. The backdrop was great. It was a little bit chaotic, which I'm a little bit unsure of, but I don't know if that's just because I'm not a fantasy reader and it was just a bit too chaotic for me. Like, I don't know if somebody who is a fantasy reader would find that a bit more regular, like, you know, if it's a me thing or if it's like a book, like if it was just a bit too chaotic, I don't know. So, but it didn't take away from my enjoyment. I ended up giving it a 4.5 stars because it just didn't give me that full 5-star feeling, if you know what I mean. Objectively, it was great. I loved it. It just didn't give me that 5-star feeling, you know. But I'm looking forward to A Pirate's Life for Tea, which is the second book, which will be released sometime this year. I think I want to say September, but I'm not entirely sure. I think I already have it pre-ordered, so I'm excited for that. That will be excited. We did get, I think, a hint of that in the epilogue. And there is an excerpt at the end, but I'm not going to read it. I'm going to wait until it comes out and then probably not read it for like a month or so or longer. But I'm going to come and end this vlog because I'm going to go to bed. I wanted to go to bed like a good 20-30 minutes ago, and then I got scrolling on Threads. So yeah, I really need to go to bed. Do you know what? I'm turning the TV off because I'm going to bed. I had Spotify playing in the background. Oh, I've not charged my watch. I might charge my watch while I go to like do my bedtime routine stuff. But yeah, I am going to go to bed. If you want to, let me know you're here, but you don't want to sit and type a comment. If you leave me like a tea or coffee style emoji, I don't know if there's like a separate tea coffee one, but like because it's can't spell trees without tea. Feel free to leave me that in the comments. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.